Hey guys, Thursday, March 6, 2025. Let's see what the Black Widow wants to do this week. Start off with the hourly chart. Hourly chart, you see that we were holding our midpoint here of 437. And the Black Widow likes to wake up around 5 and 6. You can see the bulls are now showing up. PVS buy signal. The waves are looking positive. So right now we're at 441, 442. So let's go into our Elliott wave chart. Stokes is still positive. We're at a good transition. There's a lot of things. I think if I was to start putting some, like, how could I say this? Importance, I think from today on to Monday and Tuesday, things are going to be very interesting, very important. Possible turning points, more high volatility. And I'm going to be showing you these things. I don't know if I'm going to show it all today, because normally I do that for my weekend video. But I'm going to show you some things here. So we're already at a wave. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're almost ending a wave 5 here. So we're very close to the end. But if the end is not here and it's higher, I got you. 463 target. That's the 45 degree in the square of 9. And if we're going to go higher, 560. And if we're going to go even higher, I got a 588 target, and that's different from the Elliott wave. So I got 3 going up. And that's all indicating that we're going to follow this inverse seasonality. Normally, we go down from here. But I want to see the inverse because maybe it could follow the inverse. So we're in that transition right now where it could go down or it could go up. A lot of you feel like the weather that we have lately, this natural gas price can't be sustainable. I kind of agree. I mean, where I'm at, it's not cold, but I don't follow the weather like a lot of people do. Just kind of glance at reports and numbers and just kind of, make my best judgment. But a lot of you, I feel like, are feeling like this is being manipulated, and I totally agree. Or the trade wars. There's a lot of things going on here. Whatever it is, this is what typically happens, and we are in the inverse. So from today on, EIA report comes out at 10:30. You have to be very cautious. Stokes are positive. The fractal cycles I use now are positive. They peak somewhere around the 17th. This one has been negative, and it goes down all the way to the 13th. Time clusters. The next one you want to probably pay attention to, it'll probably be coming in from the 11th, 12th, and even 13th. That's our next possible turning point in regards to time clusters. Oscillators, you can see that it's kind of like in a weird way, kind of divergence. You see that we're here making highs. This was what, 427? And we're not pushing high as this here. A little weak. MACD is still positive here. So pretty much Stokes are positive. So it's the buyers is the last half of resistance is to the upside, but we're very, very, very close. Very, very, very close. Let's look at some of the indicators I use. Here's a make or break target, $4.92, $5, and $5.05. This area right here. And the ellipse technique is telling us today is a high volatility day, which is the 6th. It's right here. The next one will be the 11th. And the 11th, that's that Monday, Tuesday. This is the day that I'm also watching that I think could be interesting. If we go down from here, statistically is a down day. They might try to rally it Monday or Tuesday, and then maybe that's when they pull the rug, and that's just me speculating. And that's if it sells off. But if it rallies from here and follows this, then maybe this is where they pull the rug. So I'm just trying to do the timing of this, but it all has to do with the direction where it's going to go. I got a couple of ideas if it goes down or if it goes up. That maybe this is the sniper day, Monday or Tuesday. Just by looking at this, because there's a lot of things that are lining up here. There's like a lot of clusters. I just don't know which one is the one that's going to play out. Let's look at the let's look at our Gann box. So far, we're bunting head with this angle. Today's a 6. Let's be support here, 420. And key level would be 394. Let's go to our next chart. Here's the Black Widow glance I have here. So far, the daily has turned to 1. Everything here is the same. This is fluctuating between these two. This one earlier was neutral. These two are just kind of going back and forth, but these are positive. And so far, we got a count of 14. The white model that I'm testing has 2 wins. It won Monday and Tuesday. But then it lost yesterday, Wednesday. And let's see how it comes, plays today. I'm not kind of leaning on the purple model because it started out not right. So I feel like maybe that one could be a dud. Even though it picked the direction up yesterday, but I was leaning more on the white one to see how it was going to perform, but so far it has 2-1. And we got 2 more today and tomorrow, and then just see what kind of performance it has. I think that's it for here. Let's go into our charts here. Market profile, you can see I cut it down even narrower. This is our high, 451. Point of control will be 395. So keep an eye on 395. Where we, if this weekend, or I mean not weekend, next 2 days or Monday or Tuesday we get to go down, that's a nice target, 394, even 367. Let's look at our simple glance. Nothing's really changed here. Everything is positive. Our FT levels still remains there. We got an inside candle. You got to take out 422 or blow right above pretty much 455 to get out of this rut. But we got 2 consecutive candles behind us and we're inside. So it's very, very quiet. This is where it gets very interesting. Lastly, let's look at our chart here. I don't think there's anything different here. Although the daily peeked its head out, but now it's digging in. But it's still strong. It's an upward bias. So the trend is still up. Path of least resistance is up. But it's interesting the way the signal is not as strong as when it's like this. See that? Our sections are going up. We're narrowing in, so it's kind of getting very quiet here. Let's go with the hourly, and we'll leave the 4 hour for last. So far, you've noticed somewhere around between 5 and 6, that's when the Black Widow wakes up. You say over here was around 6, started waking up, got really crazy. And over here was this huge move that was around 7. So 5, 6, and 7, things start waking up here. Let's see. And this was the beginning of our move, but this one happened at midnight. So it's interesting. Maybe for next week, we got to see midnight. I wonder if midnight will be the selling point or the selling pressure. If it goes up, it all depends on what happens. But midnight on a Sunday night, things look like changed here. So that's something you want to keep an eye on. So let's see. As long as we're above the 437, the bias is to the upside. Anything below 437, there's going to be some weakness. The mobiles right now are negative, but the waves are indicating positive. So it could, and you can see you got positive price action, but it could all be a trap. It all depends. 1030's EIA report. So today you have to follow volume and price action as always. But these are the levels. Line in the sand. 437. Targets to the upside. The 75, 444. Obviously our high of 451. Extreme targets 459 and the super extreme 466. Anywhere between 463 and 66 will be right here. So whatever that number is, if it goes up, this could be a nice area to be all right. I'll lock in some profits. If it's ugly and we take out the 25%, which is 299, that's when maybe our triggers will start going short. A sell trigger, especially 422, is going to get ugly. And targets extreme will be 415 all the way to 408 to 401. That's your 135 degree in the square of 9. 411 is the 180, so that's the 0 point somewhere around here. Yeah, somewhere around here. It maybe find support. But looking at this, it looks like right now, it looks like maybe it wants to go higher. And if the mobiles turn positive, it'll go higher. Now, in the 4 hour, things are interesting. The mobiles are negative. Normally, when I see this, to me, it's a, when I see positive price action, to me, it's a bull trap. So it's very tricky right now. Statistically, it's a down day. Statistically, this day is a down day, so keep that in mind. The model that we work using here, the white one, is indicating up, so they're inverse. One statistically is going down, and they have nothing to do with each other, but the model, this one says, is going higher. It messed up here because the prices did go higher. And then for Friday, both models are in agreements with statistics. So if we do go higher, keep in the back of your mind that maybe Friday they pull the rug. Anywhere between Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, I think are very key dates to watch, especially price action. And it all depends what happens here. You go down from here, they'll probably push it down, and maybe Sunday night open, Monday, they'll try to retrace it, and then maybe between here, these 2 days, this is where they fail it. And that's in contingents that it's going to go down and then go up to high and then get everybody. But if we go higher from here or explode upward, and then we'll probably, I don't know what's going to happen here. Whatever happens, if it does sell off, it'd be minor. It follows it. But if it doesn't, then between Monday and Tuesday, these are the dates I'm watching where maybe they could turn it and pull the rug. So let's look at some key. I mean, there's no really key levels to look at here because we're like at the extreme. There's nothing here. But let's say they're going to tank it. This is the line in the sand for this week. So if you get all the way to down to 399, it finds support. Maybe they're going to test the low going down here, 381. And they all depends on, for Monday and Tuesday, what happens from here. So we'll take it one step at a time. But so far, the 4 hours telling me weakness. We got to be careful if the EIA report, they pop it, because it could be a dead cat bounce. So it's very mixed. It's very mixed right here. So if you were to ask me what's my bias, I say down. Just also looking at the statisticals nailed it. So I wonder if this one's the one that's going to work. In conjunction with my indicators, if I was to make a call decision, it'll probably be down. If it goes up, it wouldn't surprise me, because they're getting it ready for something that they're going to do maybe in the next couple of days. In other words, they're putting lipstick and perfume on the pig and putting, high heels and giving her a nice, will close and all that. Then they're going to get her ready to chop her. I'm going to sign out. Hope you like this video. I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that, guys.